DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, I hope that you're all well. Today is Sunday and I've just finished actually after church. Went and did a little geocache. There was a new one in this part of the town. And back of me is a cloister. So cloistered nuns. It's called La Megroge, and it's it's been there for many centuries now. I mean, the town I live in is well known actually for all the religious orders that are around here. I'm just going to show you around a little bit where I am, because we're on the side of the river, and I have brought you here before. This is a place of flash floods, depending. And right now, actually, they say that they don't go into the river because fish. Actually, it's the spawning season, it seems. So you can see here the limestone cliffs, which are along here. I'm just not going to go too far. The cache was along here, by the way. So the limestone cliffs, just along there. And if we keep on walking, like I say, okay, over there is the cloister. And it's interesting when you think about the centuries ago where they came and set themselves up, for their meditation and so on. Because there was nobody around here. There certainly wasn't this little thing. This is kind of interesting. It's somebody who has probably somebody that for years has owned a little patch of land and has kept to it and built themselves a little place for a garden. Actually, there's a garden here, but with all the dwarfs and everything taking care of it. Yeah. Far off. Let me see how I can get into that. If you can see it through the trees, there's the cathedral. I'm just going to come back and aim it towards me now. Okay. You would expect that, wouldn't you, as I start vlogging, that the battery is going to die out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I just wanted to show you around. I'll certainly I was thinking of making another vlog later on today, but not a touristy vlog. This is more kind of a geocaching, let me walk you around a little bit in town type of vlog. So yeah, we're gonna have another view close to here to the river again. So just a minute, let me get there. I wonder if there's a few ladies here earlier that were swimming. Are they still there? No, they've gone. They were in there taking their bath, which you can imagine is kind of cold right now. 3 ladies. Yeah, so I was told by a man here that they're here every Sunday. I guess it doesn't matter what time of the year it is, they come and they take their bath in the water. Yeah, so let's just keep on walking a little bit. Here we are. A lot of people walk here, as you can imagine, because there's loads of paths, and the river is really nice and calm for the moment. It isn't always calm, though. The river is called La Sarine in German. Saane. Yeah, the Saane. Because we have another one not too far from here called the Sensei, but that's La Saint-Jean. That's another one. So yeah. So I hope that you've been all well. How was Valentine's Day for you guys? We had a little meal. Mrs. DC was working on the Saturday, but on Fridays I usually finish a little bit early, so I was able to come over and make a little special meal, which was kind of nice. Yeah, nothing I say special. I mean special because it was just the 2 of us. We bought a couple steaks and used the Instant Pot to make a few vegetables, and we had some Actually, Mrs. DC had bought some lobster bisque soup. It was already made. And we added some shrimp to that, and it was nice. And she bought a little dessert. And it was a good time. Here's the swimming pool. Well, on those grounds. And you can see the cathedral. So as you do realize, I'm in what they call the lower part of town. As in many places, there was quite a bit of political difference and social difference at the time between those who lived down here and those who lived on the top. Usually the ones down below are the less fortunate ones. Now it's kind of moved over. I mean, there's some very exclusive apartments, that way, and which make that actually living in La Basseville is now actually a very nice thing for people. Albeit, I mean, it's not very handy as far as the public transport goes and so on. If you like walking, I suppose it's okay, and if you like hills, yeah. So, again, it's a weekend. Mrs. DC is working all weekend. In 10 days' time, though, she will be, in 10 days' time, she will have a cataract operation, the first of two. I'll be taking a few days off because it's in another town where the operation is, and we'll spend like the night of the operation in a hotel there, because the next day in the morning she has to go for a checkup, and then some like 2 or 3 weeks later we have the second eye. Yeah. So those are some things coming up. You can keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Other news from my side is we were invited to a wedding. You might remember that I worked with a lady from Spain a few years back when I was in Cork, and got to know her and her fiancé very well, actually very well. We were great friends over there, always doing things together. And they're back in Spain. He's Italian, and they're going to be married in Sevilla in May. And sadly, Mrs. DC will not be able to go, but I will go. I've got the flight booked and the hotel, and it'll be a busy few days. I'm going like over for 3 days for the wedding. Time to visit, like 1 day of visiting in Sevilla, and flying back to Geneva, and from Geneva flying the next day off to Ireland, because I was supposed to go to Ireland anyway that time in May. So it'll be a busy month of May, and after May, a few weeks after, in June, I'm going to a conference in Canada, in Quebec City. So I will be taking a few days off there as well to visit up with family. And so yeah, it's going to be a busy year, it seems, because we're changing the CEO, he's retiring, and all the people that I actually work directly with. And I think I did mention that on one of the last vlogs, that, after they leave, I'm the old guy, which is not bugging me as far as the age goes, but I haven't been in the company maybe as long as some others have, nevertheless. I've been there for like 8 years, and the guys that I really work closely with, they're the ones that are leaving. So, it's have to recreate a whole set of relationships, especially with the new CEO, because he will most probably be my direct boss, So, yeah, you kind of wonder. Anyway, so that's it. I guess I'll be signing off. I'll just show you quickly once again where I was walking, and I'll be DC signing off. Take care, everybody, and I hope you have a good Sunday. Maybe I'll make another vlog later on. I had a funny topic that I found interesting, something I read in the New York Times. But that's it for now. Signing off. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.